So, my question is, can I now get to there? And the answer is yes, I can.
Ah.
So, I am going to move to the hospital. She engages me. Sorry, that was a discard there. And I have a card in my deck, automatically evade all enemies at your location.
Do we need to flip the hospital now?
I don't know, have I still got my... yes, we do. Sorry, do that thing, please. Yep. So, automatically evade all enemies at your location, costs 5 resources. I have 5 resources. So I'm going to spend all my resources. And use Cunning Distraction.
Look over there.
To evade Returner, and because I've evaded her, she goes to our victory display, which I'm going to put over here. 1 down and 5 to go.
Yay!
So that was 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's my 3 actions done.
So we flip back over now.
There were enemies on the board. We flip back over. Draw your card and take your resource. And take your resource. That's one thing to notice about these cultists. Some of them have abilities that let you bypass the fight. So if you feel the condition, then if you feel that... What's going ding? Oh, you are.
I was dinging me resources.
Okay, so if you fulfill their condition, then you get to keep them. You don't have to fight them. They just go straight to the victory display. That's very useful. Right, next turn. Doom goes on the board. We're still at 2. Draw it. You have got...
This is On the Wings of Darkness.
Oops, I've just zoomed out. Didn't want to do that.
Test. Is that footstep?
That's
4?
your evasion, yes. If you fail, take 1 damage.
Take 1 damage
and 1 horror. Then disengage from each non-Allied Gore enemy. Move you and move to a central location. So that means that whether you pass or fail this test, you take damage and horror. If you fail the test, but whether you pass or fail, you move back to the river town, basically.
So I'm gonna use my manual dexterity to get a +2 to this.
That's a good idea. And what's your... So that's 4.
So 4.
And that's a 4.
So it's a 4.
Oh, this could be bad.
It's a cultist.
It's bad.
So that's a -2, and place 1 doom on the nearest cultist enemy.
There are no nearest cultist enemies, so that's... You failed it, so
it's a fail.
You take 1 damage and 1 horror. Just like to point out the special ability on St. Mary's Hospital is heal 3 damage.
That'd be very nice right about now.
What's the ability over here?
Then I disengage from each non-Night Gaunt enemy engaged with me and move to a central location.
Which is there.
So I'm back in Rivertown.
Which is useful. I think, yeah, that could have gone a lot better, let's be honest.
That really could have done.
I think there might be one under here that lets you heal horror as well. Or I know you've got something in your... You got something in your deck that lets you heal horror, I think. And if it's a book, and the location over here lets you look for a book. Meanwhile, I get a hunting shadow. Either spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. I got no clues. So take 2 damage. Okay, so first or second?
You can go first this time.
I'll go first this time. This is 2. What's my intellect? I think I'm going to try and clear out this location while I'm here. Yeah, 3.
Okay.
What have I got? Elusive, sneak attack, but that's got a book on it. Okay, I'm going to yeah, I'm just gonna play it. 3 versus 2. Oops. 3 versus 2. Yep. 0. Yay! I got a clue.
3 is more than 2.
3 is more than 2. Let's do that again. +1. Yay!
4 is also more than 2.
We have our 2 clues from this location. For my third action, what am I going to do for my third action? I'm going to move back up here to this
There's
location.
still a clue token on the hospital.
Is there still one on the hospital?
Well, I mean, I don't know if there's meant to be.
It shouldn't be. No. It should only be 1 per investigator, which is 2. So this is 2 per investigator, that's correct. Yeah. So there's 2 there and I got 2 clues. Okay. I think we're okay. And I'm going to move up to the university. That's got a victory on it. What have we got down here? I'm just seeing what other cards we got. That's my turn done. It's moving quite quickly now, isn't it?
Yeah, not too bad. See, I kind of want to go to the hospital and heal up.
Do you want to have a look through your deck and see what books you've got? See if you've got any books, because the university here lets you search the top 6. Oh, search the top 6 cards of your deck for a tome or a spell and add it to your hand.
Okay,
It's not ideal. Not ideal. All right.
So I come across to the university.
That's one action. Yep.
2 to search the top 6 cards.
For a tome or a spell.
No.
Okay.
Maybe. So the only one I've got is this. Don't know where that went.
Also, don't forget, Lita Chandler here can take 3 damage and 3 horror. So you got a bit of a shield there.
I've got a bit of a buffer.
Yeah. Unless it says direct damage or direct horror, then you have to take it. But if it doesn't, then you can shove it onto her.
And then I'm gonna. What's the shroud here? 2.
Shroud is 4.
4. It's the black number.
And your intellect is 3.
Yeah, it's not great, is it?
No, this is a sort of place where you want to be fighting enemies, really.
Yep. So I'm gonna try using the medical text I just pulled out from the university on myself.
Okay, do you want to sort your thingies out for that? That's a hand item. So you can
2 resources.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend an action to choose an investigator at my location.
Would that be you?
Me.
Well, I'm okay for the moment for damage.
And do a book test. If I succeed, I heal.
You succeed.
And I do.
Yay! So you heal.
So I heal 1. Do I keep the book then? Or does the book go away?
No, the book stays there. The book stays there. That's now an ability you can do.
Sweet.
That your third action?
That was my third action.
Okay, so flip it.
So I flip me.
It's all very quiet these days, isn't it? It's like, we're straight into the upkeep phase. Draw it.
It's like they're not even trying.
I know. That was...
I need to shuffle.
Cat burglar, that's an ally. That'd be useful. I want to get him out. To get my resource. Right, we ready for the mythos phase?
Yeah. So I draw.
Before you do that, I need to put the doom down. That happens before the thing comes out. It's okay. Yep, carry on.
I draw
mysterious
chanting. Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist. If there are no cultists, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist. Draw it and then shuffle.
Okay, so you need to search the encounter deck for a cultist enemy.
So.
And draw it.
Would that be an acolyte?
Just get an acolyte out. I think the wording of it means you can choose which cultist enemy. What's the spawn any empty location? So you get to choose where to put it,
You can go there.
and it gets a doom. After Acolyte enters play, put 1 doom on it. So we're on 4 doom now.
Well,
Good job.
that's better than 2.
Right, and that's a shuffle, and my draw. Lockhead's door. Attach the location with the most clues, and without a locked door attached, the attached location cannot be investigated. But you need to make a strength test or an evasion test to pick the locks. So I'm afraid that goes to this one.
That goes to where we are, doesn't it?
It does, in fact. I'll just put mine on your side. That goes to where we are, yes. Okay, so what have we got up here? North side. So options. You can get to north side from here and take this guy out.
I think I'm going to do that thing.
1 action.
Oh, I'm going to go first.
Yeah, you're going to go first, are you? Okay.
Because I'm doing it.
Yep.
So that's 1 action to go there, 1 action to punch him in the face.
And you get your bonuses here, don't forget. You get
So I've got a +1.
You get a +1 for the knife and +1 for Lita, and that's a passive, not an active action. So it's
Very
plus.
nice.
So it's +2.
So +2, so that's
6.
6.
Oh, sorry, we need
6
to.
is my punchings.
Sorry, let me just do that guy first. Okay, yep. No. Is that? Yeah, that's correct. Yep.
Those
6 plays 2. 3.
plays
3.
3.
Yay!
6 is more than 3.
He dead. He dead. So the doom can go buys. Oops, no, undo. Oh dear, that didn't go well.
What did you do?
I don't know. How bad is it? Oh, what? Oh, what's happened? Did it auto-save is the question.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine on yours, not on mine. Can I get rid of that? Yeah. Okay, that thing can live down there for now. Oh, I see. What's this? So some of these cards have gone by, but I'm not quite sure what that is.
I think it's showing a zone.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is because I deleted the Acolyte by accident.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Acolyte out of here, duplicate it, and put it back in the discard pile. Copy, paste. Okay, and that can go in the discard pile. Try and get them in the same order. Lesson to note: Tabletop Simulator is very, very thingy about that sort of thing. What's this? I'm just going to move this thing out the way a bit here, so it's not in the way of that. And that can move over here as well. I don't know what that is there.
I think they are just zones that haven't fully re-rendered yet.
Yeah.
They're meant to be transparent.
Looks like it. Yeah, because let's get rid of that thing down there. That can go down there. So you get a clue after all that.
So I get a clue.
How many clues are we on at the moment? 3?
Yeah, I've got 1, and you've got 2. You had 2.
I've got 2 still.
Oh, you've got 2 still. They're just not.
I'm going to put mine down here. Yep.
And then.
Oh no, that's 1 action there. 2 to fight him, so you got 1 action left.
I've got 5 resources. So I could get 2 clues from the token pool.
How are you doing that?
With the action of south side. North side.
North side. Spend 5 resources. Gain 2 clues from your token pool. Group limit once per game. Okay, that's a good shout.
So should we do that?
Yeah. So they come from the pool, not from. I'll just spawn them out for you. 1, 2. They're over here. Right. That's your. So
So
we can't.
do we want to then spend?
It's you've done yours, so it'll be my turn now. I think it'd be a good idea to start spending. I'm going to flip this so that we know it's been done. Not that way.
Okay.
I want to rotate it. Sorry, not flip it. Okay, so we've used that action already because that's a group limit once per game.
Yep.
So I'm going to put mine up there. So it's 4 clues. Would you like to draw as a cultist card from the right-hand deck?
I will. It's the Wolfman Drew.
Spawn
Spawns
downtown, which is here. This guy doesn't have a parley action. Someone has to fight him. Just so you're aware.
Heals.
And he heals, and he's got 4 wounds. So you can cause 2 wounds per attack, basically. 2 wounds per successful attack because you've got Lita who does a wound after you wound.
Cool.
So it's doable.
Is doable.
That's my first action. My second action, I'm going to spend my emergency cash to get some more resources.
Cool.
You can go to my discard, and I'm going to bring up my cat burglar friend. This is one of my new cards that I got. Sorry, that used to go in my ally pile. You get +1 put. Exhaust cat burglar. Disengage from each enemy engaged with you and move to a connecting location. Doesn't provide attacks of opportunity, so that means I can just move away from people.
Just bye.
And it's an exhaust, it's not a kill, so I can keep doing that. That's my second action. No, that's my third action, that's me done. But
what's your second action?
My first action was to get the cultist out.
Yep.
My second action was to play my emergency cash to get resources.
And then to play
the cat burglar. Yep. So
I'm with you.
Yep, so refresh everything.
Do we not do an enemy turn before?
We have an enemy turn, but I don't think he's a hunter, is he? No, he's not. If it's a hunter, then he'd move. If it's not, he just stays where he is.
He just stays put.
Cool. Yeah. So he's not engaged with anybody, so that's okay.
So flip back over.
Draw your card. I've got
a weakness.
Oh, that'd be useful. Sorry, I didn't spend my resources.
So I've got a weakness.
Let me just
play that now.
That's a revelation, so you need to play that now.
So paranoia. Discard all of my resources.
I
have no reason.
Oh, that's okay. That has no effect. That's a good time to get it.
Yeah. Do I draw another card?
No, that's it. That's your draw. And don't forget your resource as well at the bottom. So you've got 1 clue. Okay. Mythos phase.
Doom counter.
Doom counter is going up again. Draw your thingy.
Locked door.
Locked door. Attached location with most clues without a locked door attached. That's your location. Yep.
There's only 2 places.
And there's only 2 locked doors as well. And I've got an acolyte spawn in any empty location.
Take your pick.
Ooh. Gonna put him down here. Is there a reason to come back here?
South side.
South side, and he gets a doom token. So that means
we're at 5.
Can you get to him actually from where you are? Can you get to him in one turn? No, you can't. I'm gonna move him to the hospital. Sorry.
Okay.
Because that way he can.
He was at the hospital all along.
Yeah. It's my choice, so bleh. Screw you guys. So, new turn. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first. How do I get to the hospital?
I think it's just straight down from where you are.
So is that one action?
Look at the symbols. Look at the symbols on the card. That tells you where you can go. So
okay,
it's
so
one
at the bottom tell you.
Yeah, that so the icon
go to a green or a blue.
And the icon at the top left tells you what the location is.
And so this is a green.
So it's 1 action to get to university and 1 action to get to the hospital.
And so then 1 action to punch him in the face.
That'd be useful.